of our students as much as we can. We locate. I'm always posting like new scholarships like on my Facebook, just to get people. So if they are current students or incoming, students, there's always opportunities there. We have internships, work studies. That's where you get like a part-time job. It'll help cover some of your wages that you're earning. It helps offices on campus. Our office, I think we have 4 work study students, and we're really flexible. And so we'll work with your class schedule. We'll also work, with your major. So we have a student who is in hospitality business management. We're going to hire them to work on helping like cater like our events. So that way they're getting some experience, for when they do graduate, as well as, getting a little bit of money, to help them pay for maybe going out next weekend or whatever. We have another student, and he's working in communications, and he does our monthly newsletter that we put out. He writes articles for it. If we have a speaker come in or do an event, he might go interview like that person. So they're getting, field experience there. We like, to hire our own students. And we also have mentors, and our mentors receive like a scholarship. I think it's $2,800 a year. So that everything always gets divided like in half. So even if you got a scholarship from your tribe for $10,000, you'll get $5,000 the first semester and $5,000 for the next. That's how your financial aid packaging would work as well. They'll take out all their mandatory fees and your tuition. Anything left over though, so if you applied for 10 scholarships and you got 9 of them, and say they're all for $1,000 each, and you got some grants and like Washington State grant, Pell grant, that's money you don't have to pay back. So then you got those scholarships to help cover the rest, and maybe some money from your tribe. Anything left over gets sent to you in the form of a check or direct deposit. So you can actually make money going to school if you, plan it out right, and apply for those scholarships. And I tell everyone, treat it like a part-time job. Try and stick to a schedule so it becomes habit for you. You have to do it probably, end of your junior year, or senior year, beginning of your senior year when you're starting to apply to colleges, to apply for scholarships for the following fall. I've only seen I think maybe one ever that you didn't have to apply to while you were a senior in high school. But every Sunday, if you're going to be home every Sunday, maybe right after dinner, from 6 to 7 o'clock, or if you can do 2 hours and don't have homework, go online and start filling out scholarship applications. And just keep a record, make a Word doc, a new one for every application that you apply to. Some of them, you might only have to change the name of the scholarship you're applying to, because a lot of them will ask the exact same question, or something along the same line. So if you have great student involvement and great leadership, you might want to try and find some scholarships that are going to award to leadership students. You can probably tailor that application. I just saw an article in Indian Country today. There was a young kid, and I want to say it was down in Arizona. He applied to over 100 scholarships, and I think he got 70 of them. And the amounts, I'm sure, varied, but even assuming they were somewhere between usually around $500 up to, $5,000-$10,000, just depending. I don't even want to know how much he actually made on top of it, being able to go to school.
Going off what you just said about scholarships and how they award money, that guy must have got a lot of money for 70 of them.
Just thinking about that, if his tuition, is only $10,000 a year, and that scholarship money, you know, he could easily have a lot of extra.
He hit the jackpot.
But I mean, he took the time, you know, to fill out the application. So, you know, make it a habit. I mean, if you have, you know, free time rather than going and watching a movie, you know, especially come your senior year, get online and, you know, have a list and go through and make sure you follow, you know, the deadlines. So you're filling them out, you know, as they're coming up. Some of them might require like letters of reference from teachers. Some of them might need official high school transcripts. Some might just use like a photocopy. I'm sure your staff here will help you, you know, get those. But you can't tell them the night before it's due. I think we had like 1,800 applications come in to WSU on our last day, priority deadline. So waiting till last minute isn't beneficial. We have other scholarship opportunities, so if you do want to come visit campus, once you've been admitted, we have Future Cougars of Color. They actually provide transportation from this side. They have like 14 buses last year, brought like over 700 kids to campus who have been admitted. They provide you lodging, pay for your meals. You get to come to campus and get a $1,000 scholarship, renewable for 4 years, just for coming to that event. And all you do is come and get to learn about some of our resources and like the multicultural student centers, and that's it. Like, you maintain your GPA and maybe a 2.5 GPA.
So it's like rain at UW. But you just said the event you were talking about. Rain at UW has something similar. Rain.
Yeah, that was a one-day event.
Yeah.
Do they award a scholarship?
No, I mean the whole going around seeing what they had to offer for the.
That would have been a good event, yeah. And if you can go next year. But like our camp, Excel, it was entirely free. You had to provide your own transportation. They actually provided transportation the year before, but it was too hard because everyone came from so many different places. It was really hard to coordinate. So maybe, I don't know, if you really wanted to come and there's absolutely, you know, no way financially to get you there, maybe we could. I mean, I even put parents up that brought kids over last year and put them up in the hotel. They have their own hotel rooms. So if your parents can get you there, you know, we try and help because we want you to come there, and we want your parents to be able to come see what, you know, school is like there as well. I'll probably be putting that app out like later this summer. Maybe not even until school starts, but I'll probably be advertising it and just not sure on the date yet. The last 2 years we had it end of October, the 25th, like 26th and 27th, and then last year was, I think, the 16th, 17th, 18th. So our priority deadlines for applying are January 31st. That's also when your scholarship app is due. And that's just the general WSU scholarship app, but you fill out one application and you get put into a pool of over 700 different scholarships. Varying on whatever. February 15th is FAFSA deadline. That's also a really important date. That's what's going to determine your eligibility for getting state need, Washington State Need Grant, Pell Grant. That'll get just your expected family contributions. Once you've been admitted, you have to pay a $200 deposit to save your spot and accept your admission. I can waive, or not waive, but I can get them deferred, so you don't have to pay that right now. And I can also help you with some of your other fees getting deferred. So you have to sign up for orientation, you have to sign up for housing. There's a $400 housing deposit. You don't want to have to come out of pocket with that unless you've been saving have it available. All those fees can get deferred, so you don't have to pay them until your financial aid package comes in, and that'll be like on your first day of school. Usually people, I think, I was in the past, would get it maybe like a day or two before school started. I had direct deposit, so any extra money came right there. But everyone has to go to the orientation, and that's where you sign up for your classes as well. And that's like $230. Parents can come to that as well, and they have like parent sessions. But this is kind of our general WSU admission. I don't have my other one with me. But, we do have an American Indian Studies program, and it is all online now, and there's classes. So if you were going to take some online classes or looking at something in the future. And then just for staff-wise, we're hosting the College Board and a SCI conference in Pullman, June 4th and 5th. So,
Do you have a handout about that?
yeah.
Also,
I
can
can.
copy of the online program.
Oh yeah, I can definitely use this too. But I'll leave some of my cards, and like I said, like if you think of anything, anything I didn't talk about or didn't